back around.
And Alex Gray served as Chief of Staff for the National Security Council under President Trump. So good to have you. General Jack Keane was on with Hannity last night. Let's listen here.
The Iranians will likely want to kick that can down the road. They are masters at negotiating. This is what they really do. They obfuscate, delay, and delay is in there is what they want. Why? Extend the ceasefire out a few more weeks, and that puts more pressure on the United States, and particularly the president. I don't believe the president's going to fall for that at all. You got 2 weeks, put a deal on the table.
Alex Gray, you know more than most about how this will operate inside the White House. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with General Kaine. I think the president's not going to be fooled. We know the Iranian negotiating tactics. It's delay, 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 buy time. But the president was very clear, and the vice president's been clear as well. We have an extraordinary armada of military power nearby. We have extraordinary overmatch against the Iranian military. Just look at the disarray that their leadership is in. Look at what we've done by all the metrics the president has set of military success. If they don't want to honor this ceasefire, which frankly is in their interest, the president has the ability to go back in and to hammer them in a way that's probably even more substantial than the last couple of weeks. And so I think, I think the general's point, Dana, I think that the president has the optionality to hold the Iranians accountable for their behavior.
Alex, take it a step further now, okay? You told our team a long-term negotiated settlement for a position of unchallenged American strength. And you continue by saying this is how most wars end. Explain how you see that playing out now.
Yeah, Bill, it always ends at the negotiating table. That's how these wars come to a conclusion. And I've heard people make comments about, well, was it really a huge victory if we have to have a negotiation? Well, of course, every war ends that way. And the only way to have a lasting peace that serves American interests is to have a negotiation from a position of unmatched American dominance. And my assertion, Bill, is that that's where we're at. The president achieved that overwhelming American dominance by the way we successfully conducted this extraordinary operation. And that is why I think we have a really special chance here. After 47 years of Iranian terror and autocracy in the region, we have the ability to get a negotiated settlement that produces something better for the future.
Tell me a little bit more about this. And we've been concerned about cyber hacks. We know that the Iranians are actually quite good at that. That's something that doesn't even cost a lot of money to do. This is from the Reuters headline. Iranian hackers targeting of U.S. critical infrastructure has escalated since the start of the war. What do you think of our abilities to prevent something like that from getting through?
Cyber continues to be an area where the United States has vulnerabilities. It's not just Iran, it's China, it's non-state actors, it's Russia. I mean, we have a continued problem with cyber vulnerabilities. The Iranians have invested in asymmetric capabilities across the board, whether it's sleeper cells in the United States, whether it's cyber capabilities, whether it's proxies in the region. This is how a weaker country, weaker military finds ways to try and level the playing field with a great power like the United States. And it just reinforces, Dana, that we have to focus on those asymmetric vulnerabilities and make sure that we're protecting our homeland just as much as we're protecting our capabilities abroad.
Yeah, Alex, thanks for coming on today. Remember, we don't know the pressure that Iran's getting from other countries, China, India, Australia, Pakistan, to open that strait. And if we do put inspectors back in on the ground in Iran, a few of those inspectors must be Americans. That's got to be in the language. It hasn't been that way. We've been, outsourcing this to the UN for a long time. We'll see whether or not that changes in time. Alex, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Bill.
All right. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.